Well, you saw my nephew got that absolute cracker of a tuna for our area. That thing weighed out at 26.7 kilos. And we made seared tuna fresh on the day, and now we're sitting in lockdown. And I kept a bit of frozen tuna, which I looked after. I wrapped in cling wrap, multiple layers of cling wrap, put it right at the bottom of the freezer. When I took it out today, it was still pink, it was still perfect. So you can actually freeze tuna. I wouldn't suggest you eat it raw. So what I've done here is I've basically just cut some of this up, and I've rolled it in black and white sesame seeds and crushed black pepper, and then I've just flash fried it. So it's crisp on the outside and still semi-raw on the inside. And we're going to try something different. A new take today on pickled fish. We're going to pickle some tuna. I'm sure a couple of you are turning around, and I'm sure my gran is also probably looking down on me and frowning, but I think it's going to come out really, really well. So watch the space. So we've got our tuna. It's ready to go. I always keep a couple of old pickle jars. Keep them at the top of the cupboard just in case we decide to pickle some fish. I'm just going to go through the sauce. We've just made it pretty simple. 6 onions cut into rings, 6 bay leaves, 3/4 of a cup of brown vinegar. What I've done there is I've substituted a little bit for some balsamic vinegar, just because we're using tuna and balsamic, sesame and tuna goes so well. 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of pepper, 1.5 tablespoons of salt, 3/4 of a cup of water. You just boil all those ingredients together, and then right at the end, just thicken it with a little bit of corn flour, just so the sauce is a little bit thick. The onions must be nice and soft, but still crunchy, and don't cut them too thin. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the bottle, and I'm going to add a piece of tuna, and I'm going to add a spoonful of these lovely onions and a bit of sauce, and then so we go. We're going to lay a piece of tuna, onions, and a bit of sauce, tuna, and I've got a couple of red chilies from my garden. I'll pop one of those in as well. That'll just give it a little bit of a bite. Just cram it in as much as you can, and then right at the end just load the rest of the container with a lot of sauce and a few more onions if you can cram some in. Okay, I think that'll do it. And what I'm going to do is just leave that to cool for probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Once it's cool, I'm going to pop the lid on, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge. It should be ready after about 2 to 3 days, but the longer you wait, the better it is. In my household, I'm sure that'll be open in at least a day and a half. So there's an alternative way of using frozen tuna, a new take on a really old recipe, pickled tuna, and I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So remember, limit your catch, don't catch your limit, and you can catch this recipe on our online magazine. We'll have this one in full very, very shortly. So cheers.
We have 35,000 of you subscribers out there that are watching our channel on a daily basis. What we're appealing to you guys for is likes, comments, and shares. We have quite a few of our primal providers in lockdown on farms, myself with a dam in my backyard, and we're able to punch out some content for you guys to keep you entertained in this lockdown period. If you guys would like to see that content, we want to see you guys liking, commenting, and sharing on all our videos. If we see the likes, the comments, and the shares start increasing, we're going to punch out a video every single day to keep you guys entertained. It's easy, guys. It takes 5 seconds. Get on the bottom of the video, hit the share button, and share it on all your platforms. If we get 20,000 likes on our videos, we will release one video every day of this lockdown. So get liking, guys. Get sharing and get liking. Guys, I look forward to seeing some shares and making some content for you guys.